Yo, what is going on, guys? I have noticed that a ton of you guys are still struggling on finding the correct draws on liquidity and finding potential areas of where you guys think the market is going to have that potential reversal. So, what I'm going to be teaching you guys is how to find strong areas of liquidity and how to find that potential entry point. And also, I'll be showing you guys a little bit of my model and what I use to have my 80% win rate. So we always want to start off higher time frame. So on the higher time frame, we have this potential daily. Zoom into the 4 hour. We also have this 4 hour. It's down here. So now zoom in. So starting off, as far as now, I am completely bearish. So, but ideally, I want to see us come back up here, or we come down into the 4 hour, and then I want to see that potential reversal. Just because, judging by this, it looks like we have a ton of low resistance liquidity. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be bullish here. Let's wait for this. Okay, so starting off from here, we notice that we did take out London. We are rejecting midnight open inside this 4 hour fair value gap. Since we just have the 4 hour fair value gap, what I will be looking for is a potential long. So I want to see us start to reject this 4 hour, and I want to see us start going higher from here. So my entry is the change in the state of delivery. So I want to see us have a closure above this. Let's grab the chain of state. And I want to see us inverse this 1 minute fair value gap. If we can get a close above the inversion, I'll be looking to take longs, and I will put my stop here. I'll put a 50-point stop, and I will target a 2RR. So we're going to wait and see if we can get that potential chain of state with that inversion. Okay, there it is. So what we're going to be looking for is that potential long entry here. Okay, so we tab back in. Again, you want to set your limit order here. Stop below that recent low. You could do it here, but in this case, I'm going to do 50 points. And I'm going to target up here. This is going to be a draw. So again, we're rejecting midnight open. We're rejecting the 4 hour. We're respecting the 4 hour. We just had the change in the state of delivery. And we just had the inversion. So this is going to give us a strong bias that the market still wants to go higher, especially since we have a bunch of low resistance liquidity. So let's see. Market's pushing up. Once we break above, we go break even. Here's a potential area where I want to see markets start moving. I want to see a strong closure above this. There it is. And TP. Again, this is stuff you see every single day. So again, going back over everything, we saw 4 things making this an A+ setup. We're respecting the 4 hour, this big box that we drew out, respecting the 4 hour. We're rejecting midnight open, which is this one right here. We're rejecting midnight open. We have our change in the state of delivery. We have that inversion fair value gap. That is our, once we have that closure above that inversion, we set a limit, put our low 50 points, or you could do 82 points, doesn't really matter. 50 points is fine for me though. And we're targeting 2R. That is something I took this morning, and I ended up printing $663.